Welcome, everybody. It's kind of an impromptu episode. Just wanted to get something in about the Orioles, get a little off politics, except for the scroll across the bottom that you see. Uh, Testing out a few things. Okay, first of all, our Orioles. Our Orioles are not doing well this year. We are 26 and 32 in fourth place in the American League East, but the uh, but they play today down at the ballpark downtown. It's a beautiful day. If you're watching this and you have time, it's 3:30. You should get down to the ballpark and support the team because that is a magnificent ballpark, best ballpark in the country. Unfortunately, we have the number one ballpark in the country, but we rank 32 in a 10 or no 26 out of 32 teams as far as attendance, averaging only 21,000 fans per game, and that is not good. We should be doing much better than that. That's really going downhill from last year. Today's lineup will be Taylor Ward at left field, Gunnar Henderson, shortstop, Adley Rutschman at either catching or designated hitter. It didn't say yet. Pete Alonso, first base. Samuel Basallo is catcher or DH. Kobe Mayo playing third base. Tavares is playing center field. Jackson Holiday is second base. Jeremiah Johnson is wait. Holiday is what is Holiday? Third base? All confused now. Holiday is second base, and Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah must be Jeremiah Johnson. Ooh, all kinds of confusion here. Oh, Jackson must be in there somewhere in the infield. Yeah, I'm all confused there. Unprepared as usual for another broadcast. Anyways, this is the this is the setup of the team's roster for this year. Um, the usual setup here. You can see we have in total who's who. You want to know, right? Who doesn't? You all want to know who's playing who. Let me see if I'll get it here. Okay, Mullins and Cameron are in center field usually. Kerstad, Cameron, and O'Hearn usually the right field. Cowser, Cameron, and Kerstad usually left field. Henderson. We have Henderson as shortstop usually. Westberg, Arias, and Mayo third. Holiday, Westberg second. Right? Usually, and Rutschman, Pinto, and Basallo are the catchers. Uh, all right. I don't know. All my information. Check twice about all my information, but that's what we got in general. But let's go over the team's woes this year, and they are many. There are many woes we have. All right, let's look at the top hitters of the team. Ryan Mountcastle's the top average, hitting a whopping 286. It's not going to get you in no Hall of Fame. Lido Tavers is hitting 279, and Samuel Basallo is hitting 273. Those aren't so bad, but they're why we're in fourth place in the American League East. Home runs. We're doing better there. Gunnar Henderson has 13. Pete Polar Bear Alonso, 11. Basallo, 9. And Rutschman has 7, I believe. The leading pitcher is Chris Bassett in 11 games, 9 saves, and a 4-3 record. All right, so we're not having the greatest season of all time, but the aggregate of the watch odds makers give us a 24% chance going forward from this point of making the playoffs. That's not great. In fact, that's god awful. So we might not make it, but if we get hot, if we win today, we should be able to get in there somehow. I do urge you, I'm sorry if this is not something people you're supposed to say, but if you can't get the game on your television and you're not going to go, just craft your means at getting to actually watch the game if you want to stream the game. You'll have to take that up with yourself. I can't tell you about that, what to do about that. But, anyways, we thought we'd have a much better team this year. The attendance is awful, but the weather has been awful. But do yourself a favor today and tomorrow. Go down to the ballpark. Check it out. They've made some changes. The outfield camera, I mean, uh, board, video board, whatever, they did a great job. The graphics are much better, cleaner, uh, higher resolution, a bigger screen, and that is cool. The food is good. It's easy to get to food. Of course, I'm not going to comment about the expense. It's always going to be expensive. Always has been. People have been complaining about concessions and at baseball games for as long as they've had concessions at baseball games. So it's not going great this year. But if we can get ourselves to 500 by the All-Star game, that should be the fans' goal. The team's goal should be, of course, to win every game, but we have to be somewhat, even they had to be somewhat realistic on that. And that's where we sit with a lot of players, some not really playing to their potential, but we just don't want to lose so many games now that we get so far behind that the season kind of ends early. We don't want that. Now, I would say you should get down to the ballpark if you haven't been down because it's a beautiful day today. I went to one game this year, a doubleheader, and really the experience is great. The fans are fun. They try to treat you well when you're there. You can't say that the game day experience isn't a positive one, and it is. Downtown during the day, especially, is pretty quiet, peaceful place to be. The ballpark is a beautiful place to go. Even if if you want to go with friends, to go out and have a good time, watch the game, and then go out at night somewhere, Canton, Fells Point, or in that area, South Federal Hill, maybe. You can do that. That's a great day. But also, if you just want to meditate, I know might be counterintuitive, but really, if you go to the ball game and you just want to sit by yourself somewhere up in the upper decks, it's both a quiet place with a lot of noise around you, but you can become very insular to your experience there, and you can get a lot of thoughts going, thinking about everything while you just look around and take in what's going on, but think to yourself. It's like there was a time when people thought, good way to spark creativity to be experiencing something visual, but to be alone with your thoughts would be to go to a movie, and that's still true. Nothing like going to a good movie with others or by yourself. But the ball game too. and they can be reasonable. And the prices are reasonable as far as getting in to the ballpark. All right, I just wanted to get this podcast out today. See what kind of response we get. We're Baltimore, so we're going to do Orioles and Ravens, as well as politics. As far as politics go, we look below, and we can see that news, and that's good. We're getting better. That scroll at the bottom will always be giving better news than the one from the previous episode. And once over here, you can see where I'm trying to sell my own ideas. Slogan for Baltimore is being the forever city, because I think that's cool. All right, that's about it for today. I urge you to get out there today, somewhere in Baltimore or across the country. We are a cool team, and we have cool logos and a cool history. If you're somewhere else watching this, tune into the Orioles and become an Orioles fan. Yeah, all right, everybody. It's kind of a metaphor for the way this show's going. No, I'm just kidding with y'all. Okay, everybody. We say F MAGA. Have a great day, and enjoy yourself wherever you are. Send comments. You can comment on my haircut if you like, but it better be good, because I'm sensitive about that. So, okay, everybody. A wonderful day, and we will talk to you again soon. Let's look at that graphic one last time about the team. Oh, no, that's not good. All right, now that's all we got for today. All right, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy it. F MAGA. Thank you.
Big Rooster.